Hello, everyone, and welcome to another broadcast on the Spartan live stream. Thank you for tuning in to the Northwest Communications pregame show. Tonight in middle border girls basketball action, your Somerset Spartans are set to take on the Prescott Cardinals in this newly renovated Somerset High School gym. My name is Will Rossmiller, and I'm joined on the mic tonight by Keaton Anderson and Cody Wallen up here in the live stream lounge, the Spartan live stream lounge. If you are new to the Spartan live stream, all of us on the microphone and producing tonight are employees at Somerset High School. I'm an English teacher at SHS. Mr. Anderson is a science teacher, and Wallen is a social studies teacher at the high school as well. We are excited to stream this game for you tonight. We also want to give a quick shout out to our camera operator tonight, Blake Fries. Blake is a sophomore at SHS. These Somerset Spartans come into this game with a 4-7 record overall on the season and a conference mark of 1-3 early on here in the middle border. The girls took down the Elk Mound Mounders in an exciting game on Tuesday with a final score of 48-45. That Elk Mound team only had one loss going into that game, only one loss, and that one loss by 1 point. So a nice win for Somerset. It was a team effort for the Spartans in the victory as 3 players scored in double digits. Sophomore Julia Rybacki, senior Mackenzie Lesha, and junior Heather Gaikowski. All 4 of the Spartans' wins have come at home this season, Mr. Anderson, and we have had live streams for all 4 of those wins. Mr. Anderson, what do you think it will take tonight for Somerset to be successful against this talented Prescott team?
Oh, I'll get him.
Thank you, Mr. Wallen.
Which one are you? This one?
Try that one.
Hello?
There we go.
Hey,
Yeah, awesome.
I'm back. Well, Mr. Rossmiller, you know, the Somerset team, they really need to pay attention. At least they don't need to worry about one Isabella Lenz this year.
That's true.
Isabella Lenz, for those of you that don't know, you in Prescott, you guys know of this young lady. She was a phenomenal basketball player. She did drop 51 on us 2 years ago, which is phenomenal.
That was that was a highlight for the Spartan live stream, even though it was against us. What an incredible game.
It was crazy. But this Spartan team, they just got to stay true to what they know and what they can do and how they function. I think they need to feed the beast and Heather Gaikowski, and they also need to play through senior Mackenzie Lesha as much as they can. She's the Tom Brady. She's the Aaron Rodgers of this team. She is their momentum. She's kind of their everything, and she does a really good job kind of being poised and showing the team how to do things, but executing that is kind of part of her mantra as well. And if they can get all of the pieces moving and grooving and feed Heather, Lesha getting a little loose from beyond the arc as well, which she can do this year, I think they're going to see a fantastic showing tonight. It's going to be competitive, and we already saw that in the JV game as well.
True. It was really interesting on Tuesday when Somerset beat Elk Mound. Mackenzie Lesha stepped up offensively in a way that we really haven't seen her do it so far this season. Hit 2 really clutch three-pointers, and I feel like that really turned the tide for Somerset and resulted in them getting the victory. Let's talk a little bit more about the Prescott Cardinals. The Cardinals are 7-3 on the season with a 3-1 record in the Middle Border Conference that is tied for 3rd in the conference right now, as there are 2 teams that have a perfect record right now. We'll give you some updates on the current Middle Border standings in a little bit. The Cardinals fell to Durand 61-35 on Tuesday, but before that game, Mr. Anderson, the Cardinals had won 6 in a row, which is pretty impressive for early on in the season. We'll have more information about the Cardinals in terms of stats as we go, talk a little bit more about the Spartan stats as the season has gone on. We're going to send it to the floor for the national anthem and the starting lineups. Thank you again for tuning in to the Spartan live stream.
Welcome to Somerset High School for tonight's Middle Border Conference matchup featuring the Prescott Cardinals from Pierce County and the Somerset Spartans. Addition to an interscholastic event is a privilege, and with that privilege comes responsibility. Responsibility to conduct oneself in a manner where the game is enjoyable for other fans and participants. Somerset High School reminds you to be a positive leader on the court and in the stands. Now at this time, to honor America, would you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem? let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Prescott Cardinals, a senior number 2, Brittany Garrett. A sophomore number 3, Lana Costello. A junior number 4, Izzy Benson. A junior number 5, Katrina Budwood. And a junior number 11, Brianna Stubbs. The Cardinals are coached by John Coach. And now the starting lineup for your Somerset Spartans. A sophomore number 10, Julia Rybecki. A senior number 12, Mackenzie Lesha. A junior number 14, Shaylin Strumke. A junior number 15, Heather Gaikowski. And a junior number 22, Claire Anderson. The Spartans are coached by Corey Edgar, assisted by Ben Keekoff, Jeremy Lesha, and Caitlin Strumke. Tonight's WIA officials assigned by Middle Border Conference are Patrick Grenslaw, Scott Hughes, and Tom Rasmussen.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Should it be a good one here tonight? Always a good matchup when Somerset takes on Prescott for sure. Had some classic ones here in this Somerset gym. Hope for another exciting game here on this Friday night.
And we got one sophomore starting for Prescott, Leela Postuma.
Yeah, and I believe she's the 3rd leading scorer for them and the leading rebounder for them.
More talent coming out of Prescott.
Yep, Prescott will take the ball to start here. Somerset starting out in the 2-3 zone, it looks like, or 3-2 zone, I should say. Prescott looking to get it done in the paint here early on. Actually taking the long 2. That's long, no good. It's going to be off Claire Anderson, heading right back to Prescott. Claire not happy with herself, but
Claire
she's okay.
Right in the face there
Yep.
by Claire Anderson. She shakes it off.
Yep. Prescott able to inbound it here. Looking to drive, putting up a shot, no good. Offensive board, back up, can't get it to go. Another offensive rebound. Bucket won't go, but they'll go to the line here to shoot 2. Number 5 for the Cardinals, that would be Katrina Budworth, the leading scorer for the Cardinals. Budworth averaging 15.5 points per game, a junior. I see that the student section weird cry sound is back during free throws.
They're doing what they can.
They are doing what they can. Very creative, always. Budworth gets the second one to go, and those are the first points of this game. 1-0 Prescott. Spartans with their first offensive set. Quickly, Somerset trying to move the ball here. Back to Rybecki, out to Lesha. She'll take the 3. Back iron doesn't go. Nice rebound by Rybecki, trying to get it into Heather Gaikowski. She'll click it out to Anderson. Another miss, but another offensive board by Rybecki. And the Somerset will not be able to get points here after multiple offensive rebounds.
A lot of easy shots for Somerset. They're going to be wanting those back.
Absolutely. Short there, nice defense, and it's going to head back to Somerset here. Good defense there by Heather Gaikowski in the paint.
So something I see on both those possessions there, the height that both teams have is going to be something to look for this game.
True.
On Tuesday,
Elk Mound
did not have any height for the most part. So
Rybecki will take the 3. Can't quite get it to go. Bounces right to a Cardinal there, and they'll send it back up. Moving quickly in transition here. Somerset has to get back. That one's lucky.
Wow-wee, that one almost made it in.
big
Around and out.
Yeah, shout out to the wind of the SHS gym there to put that ball out of the hoop there.
Shaylin Strumke did her best to make sure that ball didn't go in, and it still almost did. That's going to be Budworth again to the line. She'll shoot 2 more here. First one doesn't go. This rim is just not a fan of Budworth here so far. She'll try to make the second. And that one goes. 2 points for Budworth, 2 points for Prescott here early on.
The trap is on.
Yep, the full court trap is on. Easy bucket there by the Cardinals. Defense turning into offense.
Well executed half-court press, full court press, excuse me.
Claire Anderson almost lost that one. Somerset has to kind of find themselves offensively here early on. What's going to work?
That'll work.
Nice job there by Heather Gaikowski, able to get the first 2 points for the Spartans here.
That's a great post move by the junior.
Yep. It seems like Somerset is kind of playing rushed on offense right now, and that could lead to some potential turnovers, a problem this team has had this season so far for sure. Somerset certainly keeping the intensity up on defense, though, something they have done a good job of this season. That's a double dribble there, and that's from the Spartan defense.
Yeah, the Spartan defense, their 3-2 zone, much different than the 2-3 zone that most teams are used to running, and stifling the perimeter and getting them to turn it over.
Absolutely. Julia Rybacki with the ball. She'll give it to the Spartan point guard, Mackenzie Lesha. Back up to Rybacki, who thought about a long three, it looks like there. Claire Anderson will take the three. Can't get it to go. Somerset has to make some of these threes here to stick with the Cardinals for sure. Transition.
Oh.
Big block, Claire Anderson. What
Big
a block.
The heavy hand coming down from Anderson.
Nice work there. Lesha splitting the defenders, dishing to Rybacki. Strumke. Wayward pass there to Claire Anderson, goes out of bounds.
I think with more minutes here, I think Julia will be much more comfortable shooting that three.
Yep.
She hit one in the last game, but hopefully that'll add more into her game here.
First points for Somerset in the last game was Julia Rybacki 3. Prescott will take it up the floor again. Working it around the perimeter. Skip pass here to the corner. And right to Mackenzie Lesha there. Who tries to push it up to Rybacki. Rybacki gets the bucket. Spartans tie it up here, 4-4. Nice dish by Mackenzie Lesha there.
Nice point.
Risky pass, but able to get it through. Three-pointer on and good. That one from number 4, Izzy Matzik. Matzik, a junior averaging just about 10 points a game.
From distance, Prescott showing us once again. They come into this gym doing it all. Very talented Prescott team, up and down, as always.
Had a perfect angle up here in the live stream lounge. You knew that one was going in the second that Izzy shot that one. Lesha will take it up. Has Rybacki in the corner. She'll go to the top of the key, swinging it around to Anderson.
Prescott playing a soft 2-3.
Yep. Rybacki goes up, flings it off the backboard, can't quite get it to go. Prescott will look to add on to their lead. They're consistently beating Somerset back, and that's something Somerset has to change here. That's going to be Strumke's second foul there, I believe. Just kidding. Yep, that would be if they're giving it to Shaylin Strumke, it would be her second foul. Spartan third foul here. Yep. First one doesn't go. That's number 12, Riley Radloff. Radloff, a junior on this team. Prescott with a lot of juniors, only 3 seniors, a couple sophomores, and a freshman. Second one doesn't go. Heather Gaikowski skies for the rebound and pushes up to Lesha. Fast-paced game so far for sure. Addie McGeehan into the game. Nice pass to Gaikowski, who finishes. How about that one, Mr. Anderson?
Well, that's Heather's bread and butter. If she can get that going from the charity stripe distance, that would be good for her.
Absolutely.
Good steal there by McGeehan.
Yeah, McGeehan doing it on offense, doing it on defense there. Claire Anderson for 3. That one's long. Can Rybacki get that one? It's going to be tipped by Prescott out of bounds. Somerset ball. Just over 14 to go here. Somerset only down by 1, 6-7. Hanging with this Prescott team.
I have a fun observation and fun fact for the next timeout. Remind me.
All right, no foul called there. Prescott will push as usual here and score
what
another
a bucket there.
Wow, Izzy Matzik again with a nice point.
Nice
She can
bucket.
do it from 3. She can do it within the paint as well.
That must be a drill they run in Prescott, the old pressured foul layup.
Anderson tries to tip that one. Rybacki picks it off. She'll head back the other way.
Julia with the Jets, stealing that one, getting back in the transition game.
Yep. Anderson to Rybacki. Addie McGeehan trying to do work in the paint there. Somerset will keep it on the perimeter. Double teaming Heather Gaikowski, it looks like, at times.
Heather is doing a lot of work. She's getting doubled down there in their 2-3 zone. The outside zone is sinking. If there's no girl in the corner, she's sinking down and covering Heather.
If that zone is sinking, you have to think Somerset's going to find some 3-point opportunities here.
They are, and they're kind of giving them up. I see once in a while Julia Rybacki, you mentioned, you know, she can take some shots, but she's kind of trying to play the facilitator role right now. I think if she gets enough of those opportunities, she's going to pull the trigger.
Absolutely. Mia Olson checking into the game for Claire Anderson here. Easy paint entry pass there, and there's going to be a foul called on Somerset. Prescott's just finding it a bit too, I think it's a bit too easy for them right now in terms of Somerset's defense.
And Leela Postema's been a talent to watch already this game, getting out in transition, some ball handling for a post player.
Postema appears to really do it all. 9 points, 8 rebounds. Just about 3 assists per game as well. Only a sophomore, but a very talented player for sure. Postuma trying to make it 10 here. She doesn't get it to go, and Heather does a nice job of rebounding. Mia Olson will play point guard here. Kenzie Lesha will play off ball. Rybacki to Gaikowski. Tipped there. Prescott able to get it. Going up strong, able to draw the foul there. That's going to be Budworth again. As Heather Gaikowski probably not happy getting the foul there.
And for the folks of people watching at home, the Prescott Cardinals are playing a very kind of out wide, flanky sort of 2-3 zone around the perimeter.
Back iron, no good.
They're trying to tip and steal as they did, as Budworth very well did on that last possession. They're trying to flank people towards the outside and get them to tip some passes.
Absolutely. Spartans very lucky that the Cardinals are not shooting well from the free throw line so far.
0 for 4 on their last 2 trips.
Yeah, well, made one right there.
Oh, excuse
but
me.
Besides that, yep. Lesha trying to split the defenders, going almost 5-on-1.
Oh, jump ball.
Yep, jump ball to Somerset.
Lesha's not going to like that one.
No. It's interesting, we've talked about this almost every game, but there's a very weird distinction. It seems like every referee crew has a different kind of expectation for how long qualifies a jump ball.
Oh, Mia
Olson wide open for 3. That one is long. Lucy Nichols, the freshman, checking into the game, able to get the rebound, and that's a double dribble by her.
The arc on Mia's three-pointer there was very reminiscent to one Sophia Rivard,
yep.
who is in attendance tonight.
Oh, Sophia's here. I see her.
Not
That's
a lot,
awesome.
not
the
a lot
machine.
Yeah, not a lot of arc on it, but it usually gets the job done.
Always called it the line drive shot by Sophia Rivard.
We got a lot of great alum from last year's squad here.
4 seniors from last year's squad here. Danny Schockner, Sophia Rivard, Taylor Paulson, and Rachel Gaikowski all in attendance here tonight.
Go back even farther. There's a Liv Hoff in the back there,
Awesome.
too.
Oh, yeah, there's
Super
Liv.
Bowl. The regional champion team from last
Yep.
year.
Yeah.
Mia Olson with the ball here. McGeehan swinging it around. Lesha in the corner, skip pass. Olson into McGeehan. Back to Gaikowski. Lucy Nichols. Lesha's got to take it. She does. It's the back iron. Mia Olson tries to fight for that one. It's going to be out of bounds on Somerset, heading back to Prescott.
Wow, a collision under the hoop there
Yeah.
for that rebound. Mia Olson, we always talk about her being one of the scrappier players on the Spartan team, and she's not afraid to get down and dirty.
She's always in the thick of things, that's for sure. But in terms of intensity, this game, even though this game has been really back and forth, it is not even close in terms of comparison to what we saw against Elk Mountain on Tuesday. Anderson, I don't know if you got to watch any of that, but that was an intense game. Wallen, you were here. The Elk Mountain game.
That was wild.
It was a lot of back and forth, a lot of physicality for sure. I'm sure both teams came out of that game with quite a few bruises.
There were some tackles that I
Yes,
haven't seen since the fall.
Another three-pointer there. Nice shot by Izzy Matzik. The junior has it ranged in from beyond the arc, and Prescott opening up their biggest lead here by 7. McGeehan finding nothing going in the paint. Lesha has to take another 3. Back iron, can't quite get it to go. Somerset needs some of those to fall. Lesha able to get the steal, and she'll head to the line for 2.
Spartans are going to have to start getting creative offensively because that inside that paint there is not going to be there. I'm not feeling.
Lesha making up for her missed shot, as she always loves to do.
Oh yeah, she always wants to fix the problem immediately. Of course, we have the Kenzie Lesha rule. No talking during free throws, not just during Kenzie's free throws, but during any Spartan free throws.
She's got ears like a mouse. She can hear everything.
Second one goes. Somerset still down here. Lesha with her first 2 points of the game there. Prescott seems pretty content with trying to find a shot on the perimeter. And there's a long 3.
From deep.
But a nice rebound, an even nicer deflection or tip or block there by Mackenzie Lesha. Right place at the right time. Lucy Nichols will drive the baseline, looking to dish, gets it to Addie McGeehan. Needed it and got it.
Nice
job.
feed, freshman to junior connection there.
Addie McGeehan in the right spot. Lucy Nichols playing like a crafty veteran out there at times. Fun to watch her play. Another three from Matzik. Another one goes. Wow.
Matzik is unconscious, folks.
Matzik is on fire right now. 11 points. Matzik's outscoring the Spartans right now. Nichols
she's
driving into the
up.
teeth of the defense there. Lesha on the corner into McGeehan. Back out. Nichols will take the three. Does not go. Can the Spartans get an offensive board? I believe that was deflected off the Cardinals. It was. Spartans get another chance here, which is over 10 to play.
Well, I tell you what, if you got young folks watching at home that aspire to be on this freshman team someday, you got to watch freshman Lucy Nichols. Even do their old rewind machines on your TV. She was ready, catch, shoot, not even an afterthought. She was going to shoot it. Nice catch and shoot, and even though it didn't go in, it was well executed.
She knew the second that she was catching that she was shooting it, and you need that kind of confidence, I feel like. Tipped there. Going to head back to Somerset.
Not a lot of girls on this team, even the girls that play quite often, even do that skill where they just catch and shoot. They usually kind of catch, then spot up, and think about shooting.
Yep.
Where she's already thinking about down in the formation when she catches it.
Yep. I know Kenzie Lesha, who is a person whose opinion I care quite a bit about when we're talking about girls basketball, has talked very highly about Lucy Nichols and her ability moving up in this program, starting as a freshman and kind of going from there. Potentially following in the same mold as Mackenzie Lesha, going from her freshman year, getting minimal but still a decent amount of minutes, to being the leader, the kind of heart and soul of this team at times. Claire Anderson with the ball. She'll give it to Lesha. Lesha will try to drive. Heather Gaikowski to Rybacki. Back to Anderson. Prescott trying to wait to pick one off there. Rybacki will try to drive out to Anderson. Anderson with the three. That one doesn't go, but Taylor Schochner's right there. Nice job by Schochner to get a good offensive board and a putback right away.
Nobody in the area code there.
Yep.
Free shot for Schochner.
Big bucket there by Somerset. Only down by 4 here.
Coach Lindenberg was trying to call a timeout there on that last possession.
Oh, interesting. Almost able to pick that one off.
Threw his marker onto the court.
I was going to say, Lindenberg throwing stuff on the floor.
Lesha able to get the rebound over Matzik there. She'll look to push, and now she'll slow it down. Claire
Seeing
Anderson's going to be wide open to her left. Lesha will take the three. Woo! It goes! Kenzie Lesha, big three there for Somerset. Spartans only down by 1.
Ranging it in, the senior from distance.
From distance
from
for sure.
Our new logo almost.
Yeah, that one was from quite a ways away, but she took, again,
it was a good step away.
She was ready to rock and roll the second she got it. And I can't speak for you guys, but I'm pretty happy to see Kenzie Lesha take those shots. Early on in the season, she seemed a bit more timid when it came to those, and it seemed like she was trying to more facilitate for her teammates, which is something she's more used to doing, obviously with the Splash sisters in the past and Danny Schochner. But I'm glad we see Kenzie taking more shots.
And before we go too far into the game here, we got to give a shout-out to one Jeremy Lesha, who's
That's
watching at home tonight.
Yep.
Big fan of the live stream.
Thank you, Coach Lesha, for tuning in. Miss you here, but I'm sure you'll be back as soon as you can.
Yeah, always giving us the good inside information on what's going on.
And I feel like he's one of our best hype men. He's just always so positive, and he's always just thanking us, and we really appreciate his support. All right, Prescott back with the ball. Now only up by 1, looking to build on to this lead that the Spartans have done a really good job of breaking up a little bit. Spartans in more of a man-to-man here. 3-point attempt is long. Matzik in the right spot at the right time. Gets the rebound, puts up the bucket. 13 points for Izzy Matzik.
Boy, the junior's got a box full of tricks there. The reverse layup off of an airball board. I mean, she can score from anywhere.
Just how the Cardinals wrote it up.
Scoring from anywhere. And Somerset's really got to do a good job. If you're watching at home, they need to feed the quarter. They got to overload one side of the floor to beat this very stifling 2-3 zone.
Claire Anderson is just due for a 3-pointer at this point. That's going to be a foul. That'll be on Postuma. That's going to be her first. It'll be the Cardinals' third. So Somerset with 5 fouls right now.
Doing the old flat 4, wait for one Claire Anderson to pop out for a 3-banger here.
Oh, let's see it.
There it is.
They thought about it.
Not quite there, though.
And they read that really well, and that's Matzik again getting it done on defense this time. Well, Anderson, you knew it, and I think the Cardinals knew it as well.
I think so. If I know it, somebody else has got to know it.
Rybacki with the pick. Can she finish for 2? She's going to be able to draw the foul there. Matzik did a good job. She knew she had to foul. That's only Matzik's first foul as well. Nobody really in any foul issues here early on this cold Friday night here in Somerset.
Frigid.
Yeah. Rybacki will go to the line to shoot 2. Back iron, no good. Getting another chance here is the sophomore.
To the dismay of all of the students at SHS, we did have school today. Everybody thought it was going to be too cold.
No late start.
No late start, as they all wanted.
That one.
They're not the
that one goes. That one hit the rim about 5 times. Yep.
Got the hometown roll, Rybacki
Yeah,
did.
she sure did. 16-18. Julia the Matrix Rybacki.
Yes.
Her new nickname. And we officially, that's going to be a travel on Prescott. We got the official sign-off from both Julia and her dad, Jeff. Yes. Jeff Rybacki pointed out that Sean Marion, a really good basketball player in the NBA, one of the more underrated players in the last couple of, I mean, he was more early 2000s to late 2000s.
Decades, not years.
Except for his shot form.
Yep, but he still got it done. Still a really good offensive player, good defensive player, and a very fun player to watch. His nickname was also the Matrix, and Julia kind of has a similar kind of development. I feel like she's kind of a defensive type player, able to get some easy rebounds, able to get some nice layups, but developing her three-point game, especially from last year to this year. And once she puts it all together, going to be a very good player.
Yeah, and Rybacki's only a sophomore, so she's got a whole world ahead of her. We talk about, talents on Prescott like Postema, who's also a sophomore. We got one too.
Yep.
I mean, we got a lot of talent here in the Middle Border Conference, and it's fun to see.
Well, I mean, the other two top players I would say on the Cardinals would be Izzy Matzik so far, obviously, and Katrina Budsworth, two of the main players for this team. Both juniors, also players we will see next year when these two teams face off. So, and along with talented juniors, Heather Gaikowski is one of the better ones in this conference.
Absolutely, and the post player magic in Heather Gaikowski. She's developed her game so well in the last couple of years. Playing a little bit her freshman year, then playing a lot last year.
More of like the kind of the sixth man of sorts on that team her freshman year.
She was almost a true post last year, but now she's really not afraid to kind of take it, face the rim, drive from the charity stripe, and
I think
go for it.
Coach Lindenberg did a good job of kind of changing his offense to fit the players that he has on this team. Last shot for 3, that one doesn't quite go. Somerset was looking for their first lead of the game. Instead Prescott will push up here a little bit.
Well, and you can tell that word's getting out on how the Spartans are playing, just the presence that Heather Gaikowski has. She's facing way more double teams and even a triple team she had on Tuesday. And
with that, some of those Spartan outside shooters are going to have to step up, like Rybacki, Lesha as well, Anderson. That's a tough one there by Claire Anderson. Just put a little more intensity into trying to get that one. Tried to one-hand it there.
Somerset going to do their very popular
the 2-2-1. Yep. Something that has worked well for them. Coach Lindenberg has expressed he just wants the other team to take extra passes.
No more shots.
No more shots. Every extra pass could lead to another mistake. Matzik for 3. Good. Wow. Matzik has her spot.
She's got her spot marked down. That's her spot. This is our floor, but that's her spot.
Yeah.
I'm getting those Isabella Lenz feelings again as I'm looking at 16 points with 6 minutes left in the first here.
Oh, rare mishap there by Heather Gaikowski. Postema will take it. Will she go coast to coast? Smooth step there, able to finish at the rim. And those are Postema's first points of this game.
Nice razzle-dazzle in the paint for the sophomore.
Pretty right there. Anderson needs the 3, cannot get it to go. Claire struggling from beyond the arc so far. Have to think she's due. That's going to be a carry there by Prescott. Somerset lucks out here. Down 7, under 6 to go.
You don't see that call very much out in the free floor. I mean, uncontested, you don't see that very much.
True.
We'll see what Somerset can do here with 5:40 to go.
Ross Miller, do you think today's game is the debut of Coach Lindenberg's new Lululemon pants?
I think
from
it
the
is.
Mall of America?
I think it is.
Just looking over there, that seems like a new coaching outfit today.
Yep. Are we going to provide the context for our listeners for that, or just kind of roll with it?
I think we need to tell a story.
Well, when we went to the Mall of America as a school, at least it was a reward day type thing. Coach Lindenberg went to Heather Gaikowski. Nice finish there. Can't quite get it to go. Addie McGeehan put back. Almost able to get the bucket to go.
Almost got
Coach Lindenberg was looking for a new pair of nice coaching, like a darker pair of jeans that he could potentially wear to school. Went to Banana Republic, got a $100 pair of jeans for $15. And I'll pause here to let Addie McGeehan take a free throw. Can't quite get it to go.
Leaving our viewers in suspense.
Yes. And with the money he saved, he went to Lululemon to buy some nice coaching pants, he told us, when we met up with him at Shake Shack later in the day. He was very proud of his purchases. So he said, watch out for the new outfits.
Yes.
If I know anything about Coach Lindenberg, it's that he's a man of fashion.
Absolutely.
So it makes a ton of sense that we're talking about this right now, and he wouldn't have it any other way.
He's a stylish guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, what, he was waiting for them. They had to be delivered. He had them hemmed.
Wow.
And all that stuff at the mall. So he was waiting for them to be delivered. And it's been a couple weeks, and I think they're here.
I think they're here. Looking very fresh.
Fresh as a julienne salad, man.
Oh, wow.
Oh, boy.
Jeez. Somerset down by 6 here. Prescott having an easy time getting in the paint, but have to dish it back out. They'll swing it around.
Really strong passing from the Cardinals. Very quick, rapid passes.
And a nice scooping up there by Postuma. Nothing really Somerset can do on that.
Scoop, there it is.
Oh,
Up
yep.
and in.
Lucy
that's
thought
a
about
me
the three.
joke right there.
Yeah.
I like that.
Nichols to Lesha.
Look at Prescott's 2-3 zone. Just pack the paint down there.
And
How many
forcing another
times have
turnover.
we seen that?
Jeez.
Attempted pass intercepted there by Prescott.
Yep.
And
Lesha
how many
with
times
the
have we
pick
seen
here.
that?
We've seen that plenty in the last couple of years. And Lesha finishes at the rim for 2. Spartans only down by 6 again. 7 points for Mackenzie Lesha, leading the scorers for Somerset.
Lucy Nichols out on Postuma.
Yep, interesting matchup.
Oh, Spartans playing their 3-2 zone.
Yep, going back to the zone. It worked well for them at the beginning of the game. Coach Lindenberg happy about that one. Student section getting into it. 3-pointer, bank won't go. Nice rebound by Addie McGeehan. Addie McGeehan, a really good rebounder. 3rd on the team in rebounds per game. Always in the right position.
She's kind of the Draymond Green of this team,
Yeah,
I would think.
that's a good comp,
good-
I think.
good
Because she's
comp,
not
yeah.
the tallest for sure. But
No, yeah. And Draymond, he's only like a 6'8", 6'9",
Yep.
kind of power forward sort of player. And
Lesha spot up 3 here. Doesn't go. Tipped long. Cardinals get it. Fight for it. They'll take it up the court. That would have been a fantastic 3 there for Somerset.
15 on 15.
Yep.
Gaikowski.
Into the paint. Dish back out. Wide open shot. Gets it to go. Number 11. Rihanna Stutz, I believe.
Yeah, that shot is way too easy. Oh, no. We got to hurt Mackenzie Lesha.
That's not good for Somerset.
Oh, no.
Rybacki will check in.
Well, we are going to wish the best for her. She's
Yeah, she called for a sub on the last possession there, but had to
Yeah.
fight through a couple of
and
them
Mackenzie Lesha, she's hitting the inhaler. She does have some sports asthma sort of things, so she's hitting that. I think that is the problem. It
Yep.
doesn't seem to be an injury.
Yeah, I think she's feeling a little bit better now.
Which is good.
there. Never good to see a player crumple
No.
over.
Nichols will drive to Olsen down the baseline.
Oh,
Turnover there by Olsen. Looking to try to pick it off here, try to pick the pocket of the Cardinals. Can't quite get there. Prescott, nice passing again. Postuma again with a bucket.
Postuma, strong muscles in there to stay poised and get that one to go in.
Those are
6 points here.
some impressive post moves.
Well, and she plays at the guard. I mean, she's played at the guard and kind of started things off for this team too. So she's a jack of all trades here.
A very good player. Rybacki.
Schockner having a hard time handling that
Ay,
one.
Messy for Somerset. Nichols will try to take the 3. Gets it again. Puts it
Nichols.
back up. Nothing going here for Somerset. Looking a bit tough here for the Spartans. Need to make some adjustments now going into half. Long 2-pointer is good. That one by Brinley Goring.
And you can see the nuts and bolts, the gears winding in Coach Lindenberg's head. He's trying to figure out what to do in halftime going into this half and trying to see what he can tell his team to get them to the promised land.
Taylor Schochner with a nice move there, able to get it to go. 4 points for the junior.
I think he's recognizing this is a hard team to beat.
Picked off by Schochner. Nice defense.
Prescott's not unwilling to take those mid-range jumpers, and they have been successful at making them.
Taylor Schochner losing it there, not happy with herself. Ryback trying to get the defense to go, not working.
Nice finish at the hoop.
That's a tough turnover by Somerset, those are two
Budworth
easy
again.
points.
And already this one has gotten
a little bit out of hand here early.
Gotten away from him.
That's
the
another
last 2
turnover.
minutes.
Somerset with far too many turnovers here. And lucky that Budworth's not able to finish that one. Mia Olsen will take it.
Well, Alessia going out of the game has clearly kind of deflated the squad here for a little bit.
Yeah.
She's primed and ready to come back in here the next opportunity.
Ready to get some starters back into the game here.
I don't know if he'll even, it's hard to say if it'll happen in these 30 seconds. Ryback, he will try to drive and dish. Almost off the backboard there, but another deflection, and I feel like a broken record, but another turnover.
Yep.
I feel like there have been 4 turnovers in the last 4 possessions. Hard to get anything going offensively when you can't put up a shot.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Scoop, there it is again. Man, Postema is just a force in the paint.
If we're talking about last 4 possessions, I believe Postema has scored in the last 4.
Oh. Another turnover there.
Almost the sky hook finish there.
Yep. Well, Prescott went on quite a run there at the end, 35-21. Spartans down by 14. Coach Lindenberg definitely going to need to make some adjustments here going into half. As Somerset, I feel like early on, they know that they can hang with this team, but my goodness, need to clean some things up to get it going, because you're not going to beat any team if you play like that those last 5 minutes or so. And I don't care if Kenzie Lesha is or isn't on the floor. I know this Somerset team can do better than that.
Yeah, that'll be the story here going into half, I suppose. Well, to give you a middle border conference update, Somerset has got 1-3, and then Prescott's right there, tied with 4 other teams with 3 wins in the conference. So that's kind of who we're playing against tonight.
There you go. Baldwin, Woodville, and Ellsworth currently at the top there, undefeated in conference. I'm sure playing a conference game here tonight.
Yeah, kind of nearing the middle of the season here. It's going to be a good finish here in the middle border to see who takes it.
Absolutely. All right, we have the dance team ready to perform here. Can't have the audio going for that, unfortunately, folks, because we don't want to get a copyright claim. But tune in, check out the dance team. We'll be back with about a minute to go before halftime. Thanks for tuning in to the Spartan live stream. All right, and we're back here in Somerset. Just over 30 seconds to go here before the second half starts. Half that hopefully sees Somerset kind of get things back on track here, as they did a good job starting out this game, getting things going, and from there kind of fell apart at the end of that first half. And I mean, have to give credit where credit is due. We say it a lot, but Prescott playing a really good, or finishing really strong in that first half, and definitely earned that 14-point lead that they currently have now.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Prescott was sticking with that really hard, kind of harassing the midcourt line, 2-3 zone, and picking off passes and taking them in transition.
And they've done a good job of kind of stretching the Spartans thin on defense to get some open shots here. Quick passing, three-pointer will be long. Claire Anderson will get it. And Somerset with an opportunity to cut down this 14-point lead that Prescott created in the last 5 minutes of the first half. Gaikowski back to Lesha, to Anderson, Rybacki, and Somerset will continue to work it around the perimeter. Shaylin Strumke almost loses the handle on it. Heather Gaikowski retains it here, kicks it back out to Lesha, who kind of reset up the offense.
Now seeing the Prescott defense up close, it almost looks like they're running a box and one, like a very flexible sort of box and one mentality.
Yeah, it's hard to really put a finger on it. It's very...
They're so good at moving around.
Big shot there. Claire downtown Anderson for three.
Finally finding the rim here.
Finally get to say downtown Anderson here after that one. Another scoop there. Postuma can't quite get it to go, and Anderson will get the rebound. First points of the game there for Claire. A couple of big ones for these Spartans. Picked off there. That's Budworth. She'll try to finish. Can't get the bucket to go. She'll head to the line to shoot two.
That'll be Lesha's second foul.
Yep. Not in a terrible spot if you're Somerset, as no team really in any serious foul potential yet. I don't even know if we got into the bonus in that first half.
We did not get into the bonus that
Thank
first
you,
half.
Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, the Cardinals anticipating and trying to telepath every pass.
Something that we see Kenzie Lesha do a lot, but I feel like almost every single Cardinal has that instinct of sorts to get it done.
We'll see if Coach Lindenberg wants to do a more of a, because right now when passes get picked off, it's like 2 point guards, kind of 2 points out on top of the floor, but we'll see if he wants to do a more of a 3 up top sort of vibe to kind of help move the ball around the horn.
That seems like it would certainly be helpful. Usually Somerset's game is start in the paint and work from the outside, but really they haven't had anything going in the paint this entire game. Speaking of that, trying to get into Heather Gaikowski, nothing going there.
A little bit forced there, got to be a little more patient.
Lesha will get the steal. That's going to be a foul there on Budworth. That will be Budworth's second. And Lesha will inbound here.
Somerset's only down 12. This game is well within reach for the ladies.
Certainly not done yet, especially if Somerset can hit some threes. Certainly promising that Claire Anderson started this half with a three-pointer. Into Heather Gaikowski. Can't get it to go.
Not the best positioning down there. She was under the backboard, so she couldn't use it as a tool to score.
Matzek for three. Offensive board. Another three-point up. That one is long, no good. And Kenzie Lesha gets the long defensive rebound here. Rybacki. Lesha will take the three. Bank shot is good. The bank is open at 7:53 on a Friday.
A tantalizing bank shot from the senior.
Mr. Anderson, you know the one thing better than a bank?
What's that?
A credit union, Mr. Anderson. Speaking of credit unions, thank you to Wisconsin Credit Union, a proud sponsor of the Spartan live stream.
Thanks, Wisconsin. And Mackenzie Lesha going back to that three-pointer. That is the weak spot in this kind of box and one
kind
sort
top
of weird.
The key situation.
Whoa. Yep. Where the two top defenders, the girls, they got to kind of fight over who is going to guard her. That is the weakness. So I wouldn't be surprised if they set something up purposefully where there's somebody center stage up there setting and organizing everything.
And that's Kenzie's spot for sure. And I feel like oftentimes there might be a miscommunication. One person goes one way, one person goes another way. And that leads to a more open shot for Somerset.
Already Somerset's starting to line up. So they're doing the two wide, but then Lesha marches right over. We'll see if she carries it to center court.
The box and one call I think is on.
I think that is what it is. It's not much of a 2-3 zone, but more of a box and one.
Heather Gaikowski able to draw the foul.
Heather, after those early 4 points in this game, has really been shut down by that double team.
Yep, absolutely. 4 points is quite a low number for the junior, who's the leading scorer for Somerset, averaging right around 15 points per game. Almost gets the friendly roll there, does Gaikowski, but can't quite get it to go.
Oh, I have a clarification after this free throw.
All right. Gets it to go there. Go ahead, Mr. Anderson.
My I think I totally botched the defensive formation. Oh, Claire Anderson steals it. Well, wait a second.
She'll take the three. Oh,
it looked good.
It looked so good. Rybacky can't get that one to go either. She'll fight for it. Can't get it.
Okay, the clarification, I think I messed it up. I think Prescott's not playing a box and a one. That's a totally different defense. Whoa, that's from downtown.
Woodworth stone cold there.
Prescott's playing a 2-1-2 zone defense.
There we go.
2-1-2. Box and one is where one person is steadily man-to-man, and then there's 4 players guarding zone on the rest of the floor.
There we go.
So pardon my defensive formation there. 2-1-2 they are playing. Coach Lindenberg has pulled that out in his glory days as well. The old 2-1-2.
Lindenberg always willing to kind of tinker with different defensive formations.
Yes.
That's going to be out of bounds on Somerset there. Spartans only down by 9 here. They found some life in the second half for sure.
That's one thing I've always appreciated about Corey Lindenberg, head coach of the team here. He's not afraid, and I've watched him in action, he's not afraid to totally teach like 1 week's worth of a lesson almost. Like it's his classroom. 1 week worth on the 2-1-2 so we can play it. Wow.
Goodness gracious. That's Rihanna Stutz with the 3. Wow.
Still only down 12.
Yep, still a ball game for sure.
Well within reach.
Heather
good formation.
Doing some work there. Spartans getting it going in the paint here. 9 points for Gaikowski. 5 in this half. And picked off by Somerset. Still have some momentum going their way here. Down by 10, big offensive set here.
The last 2 possessions here, Heather has not really had the double team, and she's been taking advantage here.
Putting in the work. Wow, 11 points for the junior.
A superstar under the paint is Heather Gaikowski.
Wow. Prescott made a weird adjustment, and it's not working right now.
Since I said that Heather hadn't scored since the early minutes, she's scored 7 points.
The reverse of the live stream curse. The reverse.
I'm usually good at shutting down a player for the rest of the game with a comment, but
Shaylin Strumke will check out. Addie McGeehan will check in.
Eight whistles blown quickly together made me nervous that we were getting a technical, but
that would have been interesting. But Mia Olson will come in for Julia Rybacki instead.
With a lot of fanfare.
Oh, well-designed blob.
Oh.
And it's good for Prescott. Well-designed blob. Who is that shooting that one? That's Rihanna Stutz. Well-designed play. Somerset had no answer for that formation.
This is a good Prescott Cardinal team.
It's a good skip. Lesh is in the weak spot of the zone right there. Watch her, folks.
She'll take it. Bank is no good. Back of the iron, I should say. As Prescott will look to add on to their lead. Up by 11 here. 12.5 to go. Somerset has to be careful of the perimeter. I feel like Prescott hasn't really done a whole lot of work in the paint yet. Seems like most of the deadly points have come from beyond the arc.
Especially when Pothema is not in there.
Yeah. And I feel like that's an easy adjustment to make, is just spread out more, make sure you remove some of those passing lanes beyond the arc and put a face up or put a hand in the face, try to prevent an easy shot. Claire Anderson for 3, cannot get it to go. McGeehan will try to fight for that one, doesn't get the rebound.
Basketball God's just not on Spartan's side right now. It just can't, all game, it's been very hard to find some success from downtown.
Hard to have offensive rhythm. That's going to be a full timeout by Coach Lindenberg. We're going to use that as an opportunity to give an ad read here for Wisconsin Credit Union. Wisconsin Credit Union is proud to support Somerset athletics. Wisconsin has supported local graduating high schoolers for nearly 25 years with their scholarship program. It's a smart way for your favorite student to earn $1,000 for their education. Learn more at wisconsincu.org Again, that's wisconsincu.org.
Thanks, Wisconsin.
Absolutely.
I personally bank with Wisconsin.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. When I took out a mortgage, my wife and I, on our house, I instantly became a platinum member.
Congratulations.
Hey,
Hundreds of thousands of dollars. They give you a lot of. They give me free stuff every year. They send me all kinds of free checks.
How nice.
It's
Free
very
checks.
nice. You get a lot of perks being a platinum member. I'll tell you what.
Oh, I'll take
There
your
you
word for it,
go.
Mr.
There you go.
Anderson.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a platinum member
You get
anywhere,
a,
so it sounds pretty cool.
You get a free T-shirt.
No, I got a pizza cutter.
Nice.
Yep.
That's better than T-shirt.
From Wisconsin Realty, who you can kind of do a double package deal, and that's actually pretty slick. That's what my wife and I did, and saved a lot of good bucks.
Pretty slick indeed.
Oh yeah.
You're not getting a better ad read than that with
Yeah,
some
right?
real-life examples included. How about
Oh,
that?
I'm telling you, we saved a lot of money going through Wisconsin Realty and the credit union. Whoa! Letting it fly was Mackenzie Lesha.
They're going to call
Oh.
a jump ball on that one. It'll be Somerset's.
Feisty Addie McGeehan down there. She's not letting that one go. That's her ball.
Somerset doing another wall here.
Prescott not falling for
No.
that play. Oh, triple team.
Jeez, needs to get it out. McGeehan able to draw the foul there. He'll be on the floor.
I'm glad Heather had all of that practice with the triple team on Tuesday to be ready for it today.
True, because she's seeing it just as much, if not more. And when she's not, she scores.
Yes.
It's easier said than done when a player gets triple team. Obviously, there's a couple people open, but it's very hard to pass out of a triple team.
Oh, in and out, no good for Claire Anderson.
In and out. Oh,
Almost losing it. Matzek
Almost
will
losing
save it there.
Lesha on Matzik.
We haven't seen a lot of Postuma here in the second half. Really curious about that.
Nice spin
Nice
move.
spin move there and finish by Riley Radloff.
The junior.
Nice
for
work
Prescott.
there. I believe those might be Radloff's first points of this game. Olsen, Anderson, Lesha, McGeehan. Back to Lesha, skip past Anderson, taking the three. That one's going to be off, no good. Front iron, but Mia Olsen gets the rebound. She'll think about the three. Instead, passes it to Lesha. Lesha will drive and dish. Anderson again for three. That one is just off. Lesha almost in the right spot at the right time. Claire Anderson having a rough go of it here.
Somerset's doing the right things. They got to take. That's the only way you beat this 2-1-2 zone.
They have to take those threes, yep.
I mean, the 2-on-2 is designed to pack it in the paint, eliminate post activity. So you got to beat them from the outside in. Well, we're getting the shots, just not making them.
Olsen taking the three. It goes! Mia Olsen with a big three there. Somerset down by 10 with 10 to go. First points for the junior there. And Somerset playing good defense here. It'll turn into a turnover. Claire Anderson will push. Olsen will drive. Looking to dish. Gets it to Heather Gaikowski with the finish.
Nice strong bucket. Junior to junior connection.
13 points for Gaikowski. Somerset down by 8 just like that.
A lot of momentum going in here for the Spartans.
9.5 to play. That's just what the doctor ordered for the Spartans for sure. Mia Olsen almost able to deflect that one. Matzik doesn't get it to go. Rebound by Claire Anderson. Somerset looking to continue to cut this lead down. Lesha. Oh, looking for the and one there. Instead, she'll head into the charity stripe to shoot 2. That's going to be 5 fouls already on the Cardinals. Only 1 for Somerset.
Kenzie Lesha doing her best James Harden impression, trying to finish on that one. He's famous for getting walloped and then just underhand finishing.
Doesn't get the roll to go there.
Big substitution here for the Spartans. We got
Strumke in for Gaikowski. Nichols in for Anderson.
and
and
I thought
Ian.
Julia was coming in.
Nope. I think she might be coming in for Lesha, potentially. Yep. Julia Rybacki coming in. Potential future lineup for next year.
Absolutely.
The Matrix, Julia.
Yep. Let's see if Julia Rybacki can do some matrix-defining move here on offense or defense. Nice passing, and Postuma with a nice finish there.
These are some of the best post moves I have ever seen.
Putting on a clinic at times as this Prescott Cardinal team. They average right around 55 points per game. I think it's safe to say they're going to score more than that tonight.
Absolutely. Well, after this possession, when Spartans go on the defensive end, I'm going to tell you what Julia Rybecki's favorite fast food is.
Oh, boy.
From her player survey.
Strumke going up strong, counting the foul. Big bucket there by the junior. Goes up strong, finishes, and will head to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
I'm going to guess Culver's.
I would hope Culver's. That's a good choice.
After this free throw.
Strumke doesn't get it.
Oh,
Rybecki gets the rebound.
Rybecki gets it.
Nichols, Olsen, McGeehan into Strumke. Trying to dish it back out. That's a tough one there as Rybecki tried to crash in to save it.
Somerset will be okay with that sort of events. That was just kind of a unfortunate series of movement there. So Julia Rybecki's favorite fast food is Chick-fil-A.
Oh, solid choice.
I could see that, yeah.
I was going to say, now that I looked at the answer, I would like to change my answer.
Postema looking to drive here, playing on the perimeter, something that Strumke doesn't often do, but Rybecki gets the pick there.
Bad pass from Postema.
Yep. A rare bad pass for the Cardinals in general.
Yes, a very good passing, strong ball movement team. Nice dribble inside from Olsen.
Spartans almost losing it. Kicked ball there by the Cardinals. They'll be back to Somerset.
The senior leader, Mackenzie Lesha, coming back in for Addie McGeehan. Oh, she's going to hit Lucy Nichols on this one. Watch this.
This is a smaller lineup than we're used to seeing for this Somerset team. Really one post player and 4 guards in right now.
Yep, well, see, there, Mia Olsen is playing the quarterbacking position there. She's at the weak spot of the zone.
Rybecki almost playing a hybrid guard post type situation there.
What happened there with the Lesha pass to Rybecki reminds me of sometimes when Aaron Rodgers throws too hard and blows his receiver's hands open into their chest.
Gosh.
When Brett Favre breaks Donald Driver's
all
fingers.
the broken fingers.
And it's a good note while we go into this timeout. We got a full cheer squad here tonight as well.
You've shout out to the cheer team.
Shout out to the dance team for their performance. That was awesome too.
Great job as well.
Jeff Rybecki sitting on the floor there over on our side of the floor.
Yeah. I got to give a shout out to Haley Rieger as well, student at SHS. She came in today to the game wearing full construction gear. 3 days late because construction night, or farmer night, construction night, whatever they did, was Tuesday night.
Do we have a theme for tonight for the student section?
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be pick your favorite theme night, and everybody wears something different. But yeah, she came in full.
Oh my gosh.
Carhartts, and I think Tyler Hutter's wearing the.
I was gonna say it looks like Tyler Hutter's
hat, or the helmet, and the. And the hammer.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, nice hammer down there in the student section. Not sure I want that to exist down in that space, but Postema will head to the line. Second foul on Heather Gaikowski. First one goes. Postema up to 11 points here in this one.
It's the Postema and Matzik show.
Yep.
Or Matzik show, excuse me.
I don't want to kind of jinx it, but Matzik has been kind of quiet here as of late. But
yeah.
I feel like she had 16 points with like 8 minutes to go in the first half.
You need to knock on all that wood right now.
We got some up here. We're good.
We got some.
Yeah.
Lesha is trying to hold her screen. That was funny for a second.
Lesha will drive, looking to dish it here.
Oh.
Picked off by the Cardinals.
Oh, Lesha.
Trying to take it right back.
We should just put a ceremonial piece of wood up here that we can knock on.
Knock on it.
Knock on this.
That would be a bad idea.
That'd be a very funny prop.
Oh my gosh. I'll see what I can do.
Well, we have a woods department here.
We do.
We have some woods classes. They could probably make us up something nice, personalize it.
Yep. Put something like Spartan Live Stream
on
it.
That'd be awesome.
With their new
knock here.
They
knock on wood.
They got their computer automized router system now.
There you go.
Which is pretty slick.
Yep. Can do some really cool things.
Spartans are only down 9. Lot of time to play yet.
Playing good defense, but not boxing out. But Lucy Nichols able to get that one
that
to
was
Mia
a fancy
Olsen.
outlet pass there.
Smallest person on the floor gets the board.
And sends it to the other smallest person on the floor. Dig up the floor. Rybacki to Mia Olsen.
It's got to be a lot more rapid swings to get people open here for the Spartans.
True. Lucy Nichols has to sky for that one. Skip pass Rybacki. If these passes were a bit more accurate, Somerset could take some more threes, I think.
Yep. A little more crisp.
Heather clearing it out, finishing in the paint. 15 points for Heather Gaikowski. She's at her game average.
She's at her number, 15 with 15.
Down to 6-point lead here.
How about
for
that,
Prescott.
folks? 6 minutes to go.
Slow and steady wins the race. Getting back into this is the Spartans, and there's a three-pointer.
Just as we talk about it.
I knew that was going to happen.
Wow. Postuma with 15 points. Lesha will drive and dish. Rybacki. Nichols has to take it. Cannot quite get it, but what a rebound. Oh, almost earned. Heather Gaikowski putting in work.
That would have been such a great
That
bucket for
would
her.
have been big. Ooh, Lesha almost able to get that one.
Prescott, a very good off-the-ball cutting team as well. Watch them dart and crash and screen off the ball.
Scrash?
Scrash.
Scratch.
It's a
new
new
Spartan
word.
live stream word here.
I like it.
Scratch. Oh, we got a good student section here.
Student section clapping, getting pumped. Budworth tipped out of bounds by Somerset. 5 minutes to go. Prescott still up 10, 54-44. But you still have the feeling that Somerset is in this one.
Yeah, you know, a couple strings and points together, a couple possessions, get a couple stops, right back into it. Then we can start playing some interesting games when it comes down to the end here.
Yep.
I think that foul is going to be on Heather Gaikowski.
That'll be her third,
It sure is.
which is not a number that Coach Lindenberg is happy about, but first one goes. Number 15 on the Cardinals. Consult the program here. Leah French, a freshman, getting her first points of the game. Make it 2 points for the freshman. Nice free throw shooting there by French. As Somerset will look to bring it under, back to 10-point lead or potentially under 10-point lead here. Anderson to Lesha to Rybacki. Perimeter mostly going on here. Lesha doesn't go. And Prescott will push. Ooh, boy, that was almost scary for Mackenzie Lesha.
Collision.
Yep. Matzek kind of setting a late screen there.
Good defense there by Heather.
Hard to play defense on the perimeter against Postuma.
Yeah.
But Gaikowski is doing a good job of it.
Boy, just when you think the Spartans were in it, now they're down 12 again.
Yep. It was.
That's because I said it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We don't have that knock on wood prop up
No,
there yet.
not yet.
It's a high priority moving into second semester here.
Well, we have a week off on the Spartan live stream next week. Maybe we have it after that. Prescott back up to 14-point lead here with under 4 to go. Spartans are going to need some three-pointers quickly. And Nichols will try to help here. That one looks good, but it won't go. Shaylin Strumpke looks like she's about to check into this game. Prescott with the ball, getting it, trying to get into the paint. Postuma will dish back out, posting up. I think Prescott's content to kind of run some time, though. I mean, who can blame them?
I think they are practicing the old come stop us kind of offense, like come take it away.
But Somerset's not doing itself any favors when they don't box out.
Offensive boards are going to kill a team late in the game here.
Well, and Somerset usually a team that's very good themselves at offensive rebounds and just rebounding in general, but Prescott is putting on a clinic here so far. Matzek with a rare miss there, and it's going to be a foul. Oh, just kidding, a jump ball there. And that's going to head back to Prescott again.
Boy,
Strumpke checking in.
14-point deficit. I thought we were just, I mean, it feels like just a minute ago we were saying it was 6 points here.
We definitely were. Somerset going to go with one of their taller lineups here. As Prescott will inbound the ball.
think every play Prescott has done has been just the direct lob to a post player.
It's tipped out of bounds by Anderson. Under 3 to go. Going to be tough for Somerset to claw back into this one.
Somerset's
tough.
They're at least in the bonus the rest of the game, it appears. Prescott's got 6 fouls, excuse me.
That's true. So
Next,
if Somerset can also if Somerset can get some players on Prescott in foul trouble, that would be big.
Good block there by Shayla Strumke.
This offensive set here will set the tone for the last 2.5 minutes. Anderson, Lesha, Strumke trying to get it to Heather Gaikowski.
good pass.
They do. Heather finishes there. Gaikowski was 17.
Post players working together on that one.
Yep. And that is something that Strumke has done a pretty good job of, is post passing.
Yes, post passing, that's a very hard pass because they're usually very close together.
Somerset needs a steal here. Postuma will take the 3. It doesn't go. Long rebound right back to Prescott. Another 3-point. Matzik. Another offensive rebound. Budsworth's like, why not? Doesn't go again, but Rybacki finally puts a stop to it. And Somerset will look to cut this lead to single digits.
Less than 2 to go. Down by 12.
Claire Anderson looks good, and it goes. Claire downtown Anderson for 3.
Straight and true for the junior. 3 good ones.
Second 3-point there by Anderson. Spartans down by 9 with 90 seconds to go. They need another turnover here.
Strumke and Postuma.
Yep.
That's a tough matchup.
Yes, it is. Lesha getting in there, almost able to tip it. That's going to be a timeout that the Cardinals will take. Coach Lindenberg is pumped into this one because he knows that his team is still in this.
He's telling his players to dive on the floor, go after it and get it.
This is the time to do that kind of stuff. You know what else it's the time to do?
What's
give a nice ad read to one of our favorite sponsors, Wisconsin Credit Union. One of our favorite sponsors, Mr. Wall.
Yes, of course.
We have a couple of them that are favorites, but Wisconsin Credit Union is definitely one of them. Wisconsin Credit Union is proud to support Somerset Athletics. Want a new truck or ATV?
Yes.
Wisconsin Express Loan Servicing is quick and easy with an online application and a loan approval process that often just takes a day. Mr. Wallen, you could have your own ATV here by Monday next week.
What?
I know, right? Learn more at wisconsincu.org. Again, for folks at home, that's wisconsincu.org. Thank you, Wisconsin Credit Union.
Well, I should sign up for that and get one for the fishing team here. We need an ATV, I think.
I'd like one of those.
I think all of us should go ahead and do that. Just have an ATV gang of sorts that we roam around Somerset with.
If all 3 of us sign up, would we share it?
I think there is one already.
Oh, cool.
We could join it.
Yeah. Rybacki playing good on-ball defense, trying to force the turnover.
They're going to – Prescott's daring them to steal it from them or foul them, and they get the foul.
Somerset still has a couple fouls to give here.
This is where that crisp passing that's been there all game really helps a team finish off a game.
Mm-hmm.
I said game a lot in that sentence.
Game.
Game.
We are playing a game. Is that going to be out of bounds? That's going to be out of bounds on Somerset.
Is it playing a game or living a lifestyle?
Could be both. Actually, that's going to be going back to Somerset here.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Somerset needs to get a 3 here.
Yep, they need to score quickly. High screen.
Rybacki will take it.
There's the look.
Oh, that look.
Oh, Strumke, no good. That's out of bounds. Somerset lucky to get that one back. What kind of out of bounds, baseline out of bounds play can we run here to get 3?
They're going to do the Claire Anderson, I'm going to get open and shoot it play.
Can we get this one? It hasn't worked yet. Will it work here?
It's got to be an immediate lob.
I say we got to go to
Lesha.
a decoy here. They're looking for Claire. Maybe we get something else. Oh, trying something different here. Going with a line. Anderson will take the 3. It's good! Claire Anderson for 3. Spartans down by 6.
Claire downtown Anderson sinks it from distance.
Absolutely. What a shot there.
Woo!
That's exciting.
Putting the team on her back.
Hey,
yeah.
You weren't wrong there, Anderson. It was the Claire Anderson get open and take a shot play.
It was. Just looked a little bit different.
Preach.
It's the same play
the prophecy has been foretold.
It's the same play they ran with Lucy Nichols earlier when you said they were going to shoot her pass to them.
Yeah.
Hey,
Anderson,
I know my X's and O's there, guy.
Got to foul quick. Yep, good job by Julia Rybacki. She has 0 fouls, so That's the first one. It's going to be a 1-and-1. That's forcing Prescott to make some free throws, which have been hit or miss here for the Cardinals so far.
Just about to say that, yeah. Prescott has not been very efficient from the charity stripe, as you like to call it, Ross Miller, and they got to earn it now.
That one doesn't go. Somerset with the rebound.
It's a free trip.
This is interesting, folks. Oh, you can't turn it over here.
Oh, what is going on the floor?
Got to get it.
I don't know about that one. We got a view right down the line there. I'm not sure if that was a step on the line or not, but, nevertheless, here we go.
Missed opportunity there. That's tough.
Yeah, that was a lot of action. Shailen fell down. Her defender fell down. Now we got speed on the floor, Lindenberg has. Got to steal it. Oh! Did we get a
I think
timeout?
we're going to call a timeout there because that was close to 5 seconds.
I was going to say.
Smart for Prescott. They still have 3 timeouts with 33 seconds to go. So may as well. We'll take this time as an opportunity to thank our camera operator for the second half, sophomore Talon Lane.
Oh.
Member of the C-Team boys basketball team. And was able to get here.
Also on your screen right now, you're going to get to see our cheerleaders.
Awesome.
Lead the crowd in a little TRUCK. Little truckin', huh?
Love it.
Well, we can give a quick nod to what's going on tomorrow at Somerset Athletics. It looks
Go
like
for it, Mr. Anderson.
Looks like Saturday, January 8th, there's going to be a wrestling invitational at New Richmond.
There we go.
At New Richmond. Varsity wrestling at New Richmond, and then JV wrestling is going to be at Ellsworth, it looks like.
Right on, and we kind of going along with scheduling here. We do not have any live streams next week.
That is something we've never had before.
A week off, which is quite rare for us up here in the live stream lounge. Appreciated because the next week we have boys basketball on the 18th. We also have a wrestling live stream we might potentially do. Prescott able to inbounds it here. Postuma, Spartans need to foul here.
Yep, got to foul quickly.
A lot of lost time here.
Lesh got to foul.
Someone needs to foul here.
Oh.
And if we don't, we're not going to foul, apparently. That is really frustrating. I don't think that's what Coach Lindenberg wanted. You lose 15 seconds, and you finally foul, but for what? For what purpose, those 15 seconds? 15 seconds is a lot of time in basketball at the end of these games.
Unless they're going to try and get them stuck in the corner there, hope to try and not.
Yep.
When you have Postuma right underneath the basket and she decides not to take it, you get that foul.
Yep.
Right.
Goodness gracious.
Yep.
Lucy Nichols will check into the game.
Yep, we need a little bit more speed here.
Yep.
And usually that's the old, most basketball teams usually yell, fire, fire, fire. That's we need to foul right now.
Yep. Spartans getting their 3 best three-point shooters on the floor, too. That one doesn't go. Lesher will get the rebound, has to push.
Oh. And just a mental lapse there. Little too quick.
Lesher will check out here.
That's going to be the end of her night.
She might check back in one more time just 'cause I think she has 4 fouls. They don't want her to accidentally get her 5th here. Ryback has to foul. She does.
Yep, going right back in.
Yep. Coming back in to hopefully get another offensive set here. Spartans down by 7, 12.9 to go. A valiant effort by Somerset for sure in the end of this game, as they could have folded very easily, down by double digits for a pretty long span of time there.
Absolutely.
But they didn't fold. They made it a 6-point game with about a minute to go. Had some unlucky things go their way. Didn't have some timely fouls, and with that, might be it's all but over here.
Watch Lucy Nichols down here in the corner. There it is. She's got to take it.
That's what happens when you don't shoot and go for the extra pass.
Yep. I think that's just kind of the rookie sort of freshman sort of mentality she's got.
It's tough because you have to just put it up. Like with what the score is right now, it doesn't really even if it's tipped, no one's going to be mad at you. They understand you have to put it up. You're not getting the best looks.
There, she's got one.
There we go. Nichols looked good from here. Doesn't go. 1 second. This one's over. A solid effort by the Somerset Spartans. They won the second half, guys. They were down by 14, I want to say, going into halftime.
I think we were down by 14. Yep.
Lost by 9 here, so Somerset didn't fold.
That last 3 minutes of the first half was just an absolute killer.
Yep, that really hurt. If that would have been a little bit different, if the tide would have turned a little bit in Somerset's favor during those 3 minutes, this would have been a very different ball game. And I think Coach Lindenberg has to be enthusiastic at least a little bit with this team, because they will see Prescott again later this season. And this Prescott team, Anderson, we talked about it earlier, they can hang with the top of this conference.
Absolutely, yeah. That's a very, very good, kind of very even conference so far. We mentioned there's 4 teams, kind of even Stevens at the top. 4 teams have 3 wins in the conference, and then people play uneven amounts of games, so there's a couple 3-0 teams, then 3-1 teams.
Yep.
Yep. So I mean, Somerset can do it. They have the tools in their tool belt to do it, but it's just kind of the youngness of this team.
Yep.
They're young. They're hungry.
Lack of consistency too with that lack of experience.
Yep.
I think
they can do it. We saw spurts of brilliance tonight where they can do it. You know, only down like what was it, 6 right here towards the end of the game.
A couple of times they cut it down to 6, 7 points. So it's an exciting team. It's a team that we've said this many times, but it's a team that I think and I'm certain will play their best basketball at the end of the year.
It'll be a fun rest of the year, that's for sure.
Absolutely. We have seen flashes of absolute brilliance from some of these players. So next girls basketball live stream is going to be on the 25th of January, so a couple weeks from now will be our next girls game. For Keaton Anderson and Cody Wallen, my name is Will Rossmiller. Thank you, folks, for tuning into the Spartan live stream. Have a good night, have a good weekend, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.